Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
New York Yankees.
Ready to go now,
The
Nick
leadoff hitter
Kurtz
this
now at the
afternoon,
plate.
First baseman, number 16, Nick Kurtz.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, one out in the top of the first.
Batting second, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And gone. A solo shot. And the A's jump in front. It's 1-0. One down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Out to short. Caballero. On to first. That's it out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Brent Brooker.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022.
Inside ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back at Yankee Stadium and pitching in this one for the A's, Jeffrey Springs. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Judge comes up empty there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Judge rips that one. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soderstrom on the move. 2 down. And here comes Bellinger.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a big swing and a miss. No question about this one. It's out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
McMahon over to Jazz. There's one. On to first, double play. So up next, Zach Gelof.
Zach Gelof.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And the batter now, Darell Hernaiz. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Tries to bunt, misses it, but it gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball. McMahon fires over to first. That's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hey. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7. Shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 8, third baseman.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Just about to get started. Zach Neto now at the plate. And that's how this game gets started.
Inside, ball one.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous Mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one fouled off. Just under. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
One out man at first. Here's Adam Frazier.
Ball one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Grounds one to short. Betts. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. One down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Detmers, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now time called at the plate. Goes down swinging for Back here in L.A., so in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. On the ground. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Jose Siri.
Snap throw to first. But he's back. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. In the dirt. Adell gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And here is Oswald Peraza. Should be extra bases. And there's one down. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next to hit, Jonathan Walton. Base hit left field. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Oh no, he dropped it. One runs in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate. And
hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Now here is Adam Frazier in the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-0. Left field. Brings it in. And there are two down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
in to score from third, and they lead by 2.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. Line to right, base hit. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. And now it's Jose Siri. A bunt and it's popped up. Save!
He beat it. Safe.
Up next for the Angels.
He's
Second
0 for 1.
baseman, Oswald Peraza.
That one fouled off. Bases loaded, top of the second. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 6, catcher Will Smith.
Foul ball there. In the air to left center. Trout gets under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Andy
Center
Pajes.
fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the goal in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Outside. This one in the air center field. Trout coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
On the ground to third. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. In the air, left field. And that is foul. In the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it. And there's one away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Betts at second for 1.
Oh, he's in.
Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
And a big swing and a miss. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Out towards right center field. Adele settles under this one. 2 away. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Late on that fastball. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Left field. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. That clips the corner. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Sliced hard but foul.
Ball in.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Joe Adell. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Jose Siri.
Out to short. Betts. They get the force. That ends the inning. Back here in L.A., ready to go, bottom four. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
And that one fouled off. The Dodgers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Adell should have this one. 2 away now. Andy Pages will hit next. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball 1.
Outside with a
that's a
breaking ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in.
Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Neto pulls it in on the run. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
This one in the air, right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 7-2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
To the crib, rest up, wake up.